Fala, queridos gamers, beleza, meus parceiros? Arena aqui, voltamos para mais um, o que provavelmente vai ser a última gameplay de GreedFall para o canal. Acredito que nós estamos na reta final, se eu não estiver enganado. Então vem comigo, já deixa aquele like bem maroto, se inscreva no canal, ajuda aí o canal a crescer, depende de você, então se inscreva, dá essa moral, beleza? Então a gente vai ter que reunir 5 tribos para nos ajudar. Então primeiro vai ser os náuticos aqui. Eu não vou fazer a quest do Petros, vai ficar aí parada. Eu não tenho interesse em fazer essa quest. A gente vai pedir ajuda aqui para o almirante, né?
Desarde, what can I do for you?
I have come to ask for your help, Admiral. My cousin has been plunged into madness, and he apparently wishes to conquer the whole island. He took control of many creatures by reenacting rituals he learned from the islanders. And now he uses them to attack the cities and villages of those he considers to be his rivals.
A difficult situation, admittedly, but one that does not concern us. Who's in charge of the island is none of our business, Desarde, and you know that.
It actually does concern you. If my cousin takes control of the island, soon there will be no ports where your ships can berth. He's not looking for political influence. He desires power. Absolute power.
I see. It's a decent argument. So what now?
We must stop him at all costs. And for that, I will need allies. I intend to convince other factions to support me, but I was hoping I could count on the help of the Nords.
You can. My men aren't really used to fighting on land, but they will be by your side. You have proven time and time again that we can trust you.
Thank you, Admiral.
May the winds be in your favor, Desarde. You'll need all the help you can get.
Beleza, a gente já tem a primeira ajuda aqui que a gente precisa, então a gente vai atrás de quem? Guarda da moeda. Opa, pronto. Guarda da moeda lá em cima, né? Então a gente pode ir correndo até lá. Lembrando que isso daqui só é possível, galera, se você deixar... Eu acho que tem que estar como aliado. Todas as facções tem que estar como aliados para poder nos ajudar. E a gente passou do lugar.
Ah, Your Excellency, I'm glad to see you. It seems there has been an unexpected development. The manager of the tavern came to find me. He complained of supply problems on the island. And a customs sergeant who is seizing his shipments from the continent. Clearly, neither we nor the palace gave any such orders.
You suspect that these seizures are being used to supply the contraband?
It's the only logical answer.
And you wonder if Egon is involved?
Ih, caramba, a
Very
quest
well.
do Egon.
I will find out. No, thank you.
Cacete, a quest do Egon, véi. Mano, eu esqueci completamente da quest do Egon. Cara, foi praticamente a primeira quest que a gente pegou aqui quando a gente chegou no continente. Bosta, meu.
Hello, Commander. Lady Desarde.
How can I be of service to you?
I have come to ask for your help.
I'm at your service, Your Excellency. What is it you want from me?
We need reinforcements to protect the sanctuary of the natives, north of the island.
Very well. I will send some troops there. But may I ask who or what they will be fighting?
Creatures in great numbers. And probably my cousin.
I beg your pardon?
As your men must have told you, he has changed a lot recently. Ever since he was cured of the Malachor and bonded to the island, he has become obsessed with power. He is now targeting the heart of the island. If he succeeds, we're all doomed.
I have indeed heard reports of the governor's peculiar behavior. Since he is our employer, I asked my men to turn a blind eye. But thanks to your help, we avoided dishonor. I won't forget it. If you're telling me that we are in danger and that we need to go to this sanctuary, we'll go.
Thank you, Commander.
Beleza, a gente já conseguiu
I have to go.
a segunda ajuda. Agora a gente vai atrás da terceira. Opa, andei pro lugar errado. Ai, cacete. Eu entrei no quarto dela ainda. Então a gente precisa reunir mais 3 pessoas pra lutar contra o Constantino. Droga. Caralho, tem a quest do Eagle, meu irmão. Ah, véi. Aliança erudita pra participar. Pode vir por aqui. Aliança erudita lá do carinha lá. Hikmet.
To Hikmet.
Let's go!
Let's go! Droga. Teria sido melhor a gente ir da nossa casa, porque a gente vai aparecer lá longe, velho. Tá vendo? Olha só, velho. Cacilda. Eu tô tentando lembrar aqui se a quest do Egon ele influencia no bom final do jogo. É quase certeza de que influencia, cara. E você fazer o melhor final, tá ligado?
Have you thought?
Não.
Of course.
Não. Eu quero a galera toda. Quero a galera toda comigo. Ó, já não tivemos aquele lag de quando abre a porta. Aliança erudita.
Your Excellency,
Lady Desart. And to what do...
I have come to solicit your help, and to propose we forge an alliance.
An alliance? Against whom?
You remember, no doubt, the attacks that fell upon Hikmet, but also San Mateus and against the natives.
Of course. You told me that different guardians sent the beasts.
Precisely. And the Guardians were manipulated by someone. I discovered who it was. This revelation will not please you, but I have no choice but to tell you.
It's Constantine.
It is Constantine.
My cousin.
Surely you jest. What is the meaning of this? Do you know how many men have died during these attacks?
Allow me to continue, I beg you. My cousin's sickness shook him to the core. Then there was a ritual and his capture, and Constantine has fallen to madness. He has been increasing these rituals in order to link himself to the island to gain power and manipulate its creatures. He is fighting a war against everyone, and it now appears that he wants to take control of Teofredi. He is preparing to attack the Volcano Sanctuary, and I need help to stop him. It is in the name of the congregation that I come to see you. Constantine betrayed us as well.
That's madness. It is complete madness. All of this superstitious nonsense. These absurd theories. I believed you sincere, Desade. Which does not mean that I believe you now. But no matter. You are in need of men to stop your cousin who has already attacked us?
Precisely. I have already gathered support, but I need as many allies as possible.
Let us be clear. I don't believe for an instant that this story has a link to the island or whatever foolishness, but I do trust you. You have rendered us valuable services
Eu achei que ele ia negar, velho.
And since we cannot allow the crimes of your cousin to go unpunished, we will stand beside you.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you. You have improved our chances of success tenfold. I have to go.
Beleza.
Look forward to seeing you again.
Farewell.
3 de 5. Então a gente vai ter o quarto aqui. A gente vai para São Mateus, vai convencer a Madre. E de lá a gente provavelmente vai atrás dos nativos para nos ajudar. Olha lá, cambada. Nossa senhora. Caralho. São Mateus pra essas travadas, pra esses lags aqui é terrível. Eu acho que tá errado. Não, tá errado não. Nossa, lá dentro vai ser o horror, então. Feio. Virando. Ai. Olha isso, velho. Dois Jeff. Cara, é a primeira vez que o jogo chegou nisso tudo. Na verdade, é a primeira vez que o jogo tá travando desse jeito, velho.
Your Eminence, I salute you.
Lady de Sardet, what can I do for you?
Do you remember I thought someone must have been responsible for the attacks you sustained?
Yes, you thought that this guardian who sent us the animals couldn't have been acting alone.
And I was right, sadly.
You're hesitating. Are you afraid of my reaction?
Indeed. As the person responsible is none other than my cousin, Constantine.
Does this mean that the congregation has decided to wage war on us? And thanks to which obscure alliance has your cousin been able to manipulate these creatures?
Constantine acted alone. And he betrayed us as much as he betrayed you, believe me. As for the way he manipulated these creatures... Do you remember that my cousin was sick?
Absolutely. And it is said that his recovery was the result of a rather suspicious miracle. Are you telling me that your cousin has made a pact with the demons of this island?
Something like that. He was cured by a Donegad of the island who performed a bonding ritual. But the power he received from this made him thirsty for more, and he bonded himself to other places, thus gaining control over the Guardians who were protecting these sacred places.
But why attack us? Did his madness make him forget about our alliance?
His thirst for power is making him want to control the island entirely by himself. And I know that for this purpose he will soon attack the natives' main sanctuary on the volcano. I won't stand a chance against all the creatures he's taken control of, and I need some help. Others have already joined me, but we also need the support of Thélème. Having a common enemy should help us forget all the differences that have been opposing us.
The idea that we would protect the sanctuary from an insular demon is completely insane. But you have helped us several times, and I trust your judgment. You can count on our help. My men will fight by your side.
Thank you, Your Eminence. Thanks to your wisdom, we have a chance to prevail. I must leave you.
Beleza, agora a gente precisa ver os nativos. Provavelmente a gente vai ter que conversar com o Duncan. Ai, cara, chega dói essas viradas. A gente vai ter que conversar com o Duncan porque ele é o novo grão-mestre, né? É bem provável que seja o Duncan, né? Não sei. Beleza. É com Duncan mesmo.
What brings you here on Almanawi?
I came to ask for your help in stopping my cousin, Dunkas. Did you hear about the attacks of creatures led by strange guardians throughout the island?
Yes, Darren sent a messenger to tell me about it.
My cousin was sick, and to cure him, Katasak used the bonding ritual on him. But the power he received from it made him mad, and he started bonding himself in other places. He transformed his guardians each time, and used them to attack those he considers to be his rivals.
What you're telling me is terrifying. Katasak and Devosh'Tire should never have bonded him. Your cousin is breaking the balance. He's consuming, and will only want to consume more.
Indeed. Anon Melfrichteman warned me that Constantine was now targeting the sanctuary at the heart of the island. I cannot fight him alone. I need allies. I already convinced some other factions to support us, but I also need the help of your people. Because we must all stand together to stop the threat that is weighing on the island.
Your will to create an alliance between all the peoples on this island is wise and noble. And the call of Enomil Frichterman cannot remain unanswered. We will be by your side in the battle. I am not a fighter, but Deirdre will lead our warriors. And I would also like for you to take this weapon. I pray it will be useful in the fight that is coming.
Thank you, Dunkus.
Massa pacificadora
You
do
managed
quê?
to earn my people's trust, and you fight for a cause that affects us all. May the earth support each of your steps, and may the volcano give you its strength.
I must admit that I expected Dunkus to be more angered when he learned what Constantine had done.
I think his god told him before we even arrived.
He's a sage amongst sages. Even amongst the Donegada. Enon Mil Frichterman speaks in his ear.
He is an intelligent man. He must have guessed the purpose of our visit before we even spoke to him.
And he is a wise and patient man. In another context, he would have been an amazing priest.
It's true. He took it with a relaxed acceptance. It's probably an old sage thing.
That confirms it. I made the right choice. Tifredi couldn't have a better High King.
Agora a arma que a gente recebeu. Isso aqui, pacificadora de Duncan. Pacificadora. Ai, caralho. Beleza. Ai, caramba, viu? Beleza. Ah, meu Deus, é lá no... Ei. Quase vai voltar tudo. Ai, ai, ai. Acredito que de lá a gente já pode... Nossa, mano. Tá me dando agonia essas travadas, meu irmão. Será que é aquela área que eu tentei explorar uma vez, lá no começo do jogo mesmo, e não deu? Esses bichos aqui são fracos. Estranho, por que eu não consegui passar por aqui da última vez?
The cave that Constantine indicated in his notes shouldn't be very far. Bit of poison on my I need a bit of practice.
Não. Não é possível que eu sou obrigado a passar por isso daqui, vai. Acho que eu não sou. Pera aí. Foi por isso que eu não vim mais por esse lado, era por causa disso. Aqui, ó.
Constantine has marked several places on this map. I recognize some of them. They're sacred places for the natives. Places of connection.
De acordo com os meus cálculos, ao realizar rituais de conexão em grande, deve ficar fraco o suficiente e eu poderoso o suficiente para lutar contra ele. Mal posso esperar para aniquilar aquele velho deus senil.
This place. This journal. Oh, my poor Constantine. You have completely lost your mind. What are you hoping to achieve with these rituals?
No Donegad has ever done such a thing. It goes against the balance that we are defending. Enon Mirfrichteman was right. Your cousin wants power. He is feeding from the strength of Tyr Fredi.
According to the Donegada, each bond gives some form of power to the one who makes it. Your cousin never has enough, apparently.
The people from the continent are not suited to the magic of this island. We don't understand it. Its strength has given your cousin a thirst for power, and now he'll never have enough.
If you want my opinion, once he had a taste of the power of the Donegada, he decided he wanted more. The natives uphold a certain balance. For everything they receive, they give back to the island. Your cousin doesn't.
So much so that he is threatening Enon Milfrichteman himself. He wants to take his place. To think he's been plotting this absurd plan for weeks. He even used us to achieve it. The intruder in the sanctuary was certainly sent by him to scout the place. We will need to gather allies if we're going to stop him. But we will also have to weaken him and break apart the bonds that he has established.
You're perfectly right, my child. And only a very wise Donegad will know how to proceed. Dunkus may be willing to listen to us. At least there's a better chance than with the High Priestess.
Even though I've studied the rituals of the natives, I really don't know how to proceed. I can only think of one person that could help us. Dunkus. Mev is too hostile towards strangers.
I don't know exactly how these things work. And unless you do, we're gonna need help.
Todo mundo falando do Dunkus, véi.
Mev scares me a little. In that case, it would be best to go see Dunkus. After all, he did say that his clan knew how to heal the earth, didn't he? And Mev is a bit too hostile.
Realmente, Mev é difícil de lidar. Peça ajuda a Dunkus. A gente já pediu ajuda pra ele, velho. Pô, se a gente tivesse vindo aqui primeiro, era uma lapada só, entendeu? A gente tá quase upando. Aí a gente quase pega aquela habilidade que eu não sei se eu quero ela mais. Por causa do consumo de mana que a gente já tá tendo. Informe Glenda. Tá. Não, primeiro a gente vai vir pra cá. Porque pelo que eu entendi, a gente vai ter que diminuir o poder do Constantine, né?
What brings you here?
As I've told you before, my cousin bonded himself in many places before he decided to target the heart of the island.
You did tell me, and you must know that by doing so, he has acquired a power that no Donegada has ever possessed.
That is why I need your help. We need to break some of his bonds in order to weaken him.
Rest assured, all the Donegada will answer to the call of their Hoi King. And with their help, we will heal the wound your cousin has opened. However, to accomplish this, it is I who will need your help.
What can I do?
During the ritual, the one who is bonding himself spills some of his blood near the base of a stone. And this blood summons a guardian. The guardian lifts the stone so that it may serve as an anchor point for the bond. The only way to break this bond is to have a guardian topple the stone. We will be able to do it, but these rituals take a long time. Too long to be done quickly. So, in the meantime, you must prevent your cousin from drawing magic from the place. Here, take these seeds and plant them at the bottom of your cousin's bonding stones. These plants grow very fast, and their roots will prevent him from drawing the strength of Tiefradi. However, you must be careful, because the guardians corrupted by him will come to defend the stones.
Velho, é uma demora pra matar esses bichos, velho.
And thank you for wanting to stop your cousin. Don't worry. I will send my people to finish the work of the plants I have given you.
Beleza. Quebra a conexão. Tá, são dois locais. Ok. Primeiro. Life pra caralho, né, meu irmão? Ai, meu Deus, eu não tô tirando lá. Nossa senhora. Mano, os nossos companions não servem pra porra nenhuma. Me tira a life deles, velho. Ai. Mano, eles não tiram life do boss, velho. Olha lá. Eles batem. Ai, tira um pouquinho de merda, de nada. Só tirou metade do life. Tira muito os ataques físicos dele. O Petros tá ali parado, fazendo porra nenhuma. Cara, o Petros usa magia. Por que ele tá atando um ataque normal, velho? Caramba, já foi 4 poções, velho. Morreu.
Now let's plant the seed Dunkus gave us at the base of the raised stone.
Chifre do Rei da Floresta.
Look, the plant seems to be growing extremely fast. The Doneigada of Dunkus's clan are sure to be here soon to finish breaking the bond.
Qual que é o caminho de saída daqui? Tá, a gente vai pro próximo. Aí a gente finaliza o vídeo e o próximo vídeo é a batalha final. Será que você vende item, velho? Eu quero poção de mana maior. Mas se não tem, a gente vai com a menor mesmo. Poção de vida maior, que a gente vai precisar de qualquer forma lá na frente. Ah, aquele lugar. Onde a gente enfrentou o nosso primeiro guardian. Nossa, ele tem bem menos life, velho. É, mas o dano dele deve ser bem maior também, né?
We can access the stone and plant Dunkus's seed.
33. Obsidiana.
Look, the plant seems to be growing extremely fast. The Doneigada of Dunkus's clan are sure to be here soon to finish breaking the bond.
Quebrando conexão. É. Próxima luta é a última. Eu acho que a gente pode seguir num vídeo só, né? Já perto do final já, velho. $41. Ah, é, eu aprendi a habilidade, olha lá, eu tenho que colocar o ponto de skill. Aqui... não, aqui. Aqui. Beleza, então... técnicas... escudo não, estouro das sombras não, cura mágica. Eu posso ficar com a cura. Para baixo. Poções. Poção de mana ali. Poção maior do poder não. Poção maior do poder. Só tem um 3. Beleza.
Hello, Glendan.
Birt Tirtomadon Olmenawi. What can I do for you?
To tell you that men are going to come all the way to the sanctuary. Some Renaigse.
I thank you for coming to warn me in person. But our High King has already spoken to me. I am disgusted to welcome warriors of the faraway island. But the decision is not mine. And in truth, we do not have the choice, do we?
No. It is all of Tirfridi and Enon Milfrictiman that's in danger. We have need of every able warrior to protect them. You need to prepare yourself as well. I fear that you will not be spared.
We will fight, have no doubts. Because such is our duty and our will. These are our lands that are attacked.
I have no doubt. Good luck, Glendan.
May the rocks give. Can I do anything else for you?
I must leave.
O jogo nos deu uma quest. O jogo nos deu uma quest para poder falar pro cara pra gente chegar aqui e o cara falar que já sabe do que vai acontecer. Nossa. É isso aí. Bora pra batalha final. Ou não. É aqui? Não. Foque. What the... Ih! Eu acho que era ali em... Ai, caramba. Ah não, é aqui. Oh, pô, caralho, era na fogueira. Eu tenho que fazer nessa fogueira. Pera aí. Eu não... Seus companheiros antes na batalha. Beleza. Confirmar. Agora.
How are you feeling, my child? What you are about to do is difficult.
Don't make it harder than it has to be, Petrus. Fighting against your cousin isn't pleasant, but it's the only logical thing to do.
A nicer way of saying she has no choice.
Indeed. I must stop Constantine, regardless of what it may cost me. Not only to obtain an antidote to the Malachor, but also to save this island.
I have learned many things by your side, and thanks to you, I was able to give my mother back to the earth. I won't forget this. And this is my land, my people. I will be by your side. You will not go through this ordeal alone.
What's happened to Constantine is regrettable. But you're doing what must be done. You're a good person, Greenblood. Then you can count on your old master of arms to protect you.
We will all be with you. After all, this concerns all of us, doesn't it?
Naturally.
We will be by your side to support you both physically and spiritually.
Thank you. You have been precious allies. And you are proving once more the value of your friendship. Now, let's go. It'll be a shame if we arrive too late.
Bora lá. Tudo em um vídeo só, hein? Ok.
The entrance to the sanctuary has been forced. A fight took place here.
Constantine managed to get
Aí
through.
já era.
Let's
Contrabando. Ih, tudo falha ali. Ué. Até o... Tá.
Disade, glad to see you. Sadly, we couldn't stop your cousin.
He suddenly stormed our position, along with a horde of enraged creatures. We didn't stand a chance.
And now there are beasts attacking us relentlessly. My men are doing all they can to stop them.
We thought it best to stay here to keep the path open for you, should you want to face your cousin.
Thank you. You did well. I'll do everything in my power to catch him and stop him from carrying out his plan. Keep holding on as long as you can. I need to be able to reach him.
Wait, there's a group of creatures coming.
Let's go! I'll stay here with them, Greenblood.
He's right. We must help them stop these creatures.
Are you sure?
Every minute gained is a minute that allows you to save us.
Glad to have you with us, Kurt. Just like the good old days.
And thank you too, Afra. It is an honor.
Enough with the talking, Greenblood. Go.
Let's go,
stop
Greenblood.
Constantine. I'd hate to be doing this for nothing.
In that case, thank you. And good luck to both of you.
Beleza. Então é -2 no nosso grupo. São 3. Petrus deve ficar com a congregação de Teleme. Ué. Ah, tá. Au. Cara, será que não tem como evitar essas criaturas, mano? Será que eu não consigo passar direto por elas?
There you are. I was starting to think that we would die here for nothing. Your cousin just passed through here with a horde of beasts, and he keeps sending us more.
We won't hold very long. We're not used to fighting creatures like these.
We are, and we will hold long enough for you to reach the heart, even if we must die in the process. But you must chase him. You must prevent him from performing the ritual at all costs. If Enon Milfrichtiman dies, we're all doomed.
I'm well aware of that, believe me. But here come some more beasts. To arms!
Arms! Essas criaturas ali, essas que parecem os calangos, são menos resistentes. Não, senhor, vem comigo.
One blade more can't hurt.
We need to prevent the beasts from following your tracks.
Yeah, we could use some help here, to be honest.
I wouldn't have put it that way, but the Moridigan isn't wrong.
You see? Over and done.
You should go now. And may the volcano give you its strength.
Well, good luck. Oh, and Siora. Kayato.
Oh, Kayato. Kayato significa eu te amo. Oh. Caralho, velho. Tô com muito peso. Ah não, não tem como. É o equipamento, né? Ih, como é que eu vou fazer com a questão do equipamento, mano? Ah, velho. Eu acho que é por trás. Vou colocar no turbo aqui. Oh, ela apareceu.
Is this the last time I'll see your face?
No.
I don't know. Go.
Caramba, ela veio mesmo se despedir, velho. É só eu e você, Petrus. E o Petrus deve estar paradão, quer ver? Cadê ele?
There you are. Praise the enlightened. Your cousin has already reached the heart. Our other allies
Olha esse bug na careca da menina.
trying to stop the creatures.
What do you intend to do?
Pursue him all the way there and do everything I can to stop him.
In that case, may the enlightened keep you in his divine... Oh no. More beasts are coming. Be prepared!
Aonde? Cadê? Ali. Nossa, metade do life. Ih! Ah, eu tô sem healing.
This time it's my turn. I'm staying with my people.
I knew you'd say that.
Well, I wasn't going to let the young ones get all the glory.
Your help would be a blessing, Father.
You see? You should go now, my child. Be careful. We are all praying for your success.
Thank you, Petrus. Be careful too.
Tá, deixa eu dar uma mudada nisso daqui. Poção de vida maior, poção de vida, poção maior de rapidez, poção do poder, maior de poder. Eu vou ter que tirar essa do poder, eu acho. Poção de maior, poção... Cadê a porra da poção? Ah, aqui. Eu vou colocar no lugar daquela cura ali. Como é que tá ações? Tá, poção de mana. Ok, beleza. É por aqui? Não. Ih, eu tomei a poção errada. Oh, shit. Era logo a poção que eu não queria ter usado. É pra mim usar nessa luta, essa poção. Hora da batalha final, véi. Final Battle.
Constantine!
Restrain her!
Vamos lá. Nossa, eu achei que ele ia atirar mais, hein? Nossa. Ai. Sai daí, mulher. O que ele tá atirando ali? Certamente a gente já enfrentou guardiões mais difíceis, velho.
No! Stop! Step back. I do not desire your death. I'm sorry.
Why? Why have you done this?
But for you. For us. So that we may live free at last.
This makes no sense. Constantine, it's madness.
You don't understand because you're still attached to the old world. This old, dying world which, to survive, has betrayed, used, and manipulated us and would not have hesitated to kill us.
Perhaps. But...
I've seen death, cousin. And I understood the vanity of it all. My father's ruses just so he could earn more power. The political bowing and scraping to preserve corrupted nations. I have been offered unrivaled power, allowing me to get rid of this. To send the old world back to its inevitable death and to build something new here. Something unique. And this new world is my gift to you. You and I could be its new gods, the immortal and benevolent monarchs.
He himself is the incarnation of the old world he is speaking of. He has its vices and its poison. For his own immortality, he's prepared to destroy everything around him, to break millennia of cycles. I implore you, flesh of my land, think of all the lives that will come to an end to feed his pride.
Don't listen to this old god. He's like all the others, after all, clinging to life. All you have to do is to bind yourself here, with me. And we will be gods together, forever.
Aqui é o seguinte, galera. Infelizmente, para você poder fazer o melhor final do jogo, você tem que matar o Constantine. Então, bora lá, né?
Come.
Good night, sweet prince.
Véi.
After the fall of Constantine, my young student managed to establish stronger links between the old nations and the natives. Some of their Donegada were even invited to the continent, and with their help, it slowly became a land filled with life again. And for the first time in a long while, the number of cases of the Malicor is decreasing. Those who bravely fought
at Dorhad Genadu was celebrated everywhere. After all, if it weren't for this unlikely alliance, the island would have fallen into Constantine's greedy hands. This victory allowed Siora to become the Marl of her village, but she often leaves to be reunited with the one she believes to be her soulmate. Sieglinde took Kurt as an advisor, but he insisted on keeping his place alongside his former student and friend, watching her back as he always had. Afra set aside her weapons and went back to her research on the native culture and flora of the island. It is said that she is even writing a book with the help of Dunkas's clan when not visiting her friends. For his bravery, Vasco was awarded the rank of commander. He now travels the sea at the head of a whole fleet, but he often comes back to visit his sister-in-arms. Petrus's ambitions have finally been fulfilled. He obtained the much-coveted title of Cardinal. Despite the responsibilities implied by such a title, he still sometimes visits the one he calls his child. Despite the help Ulan received, which allowed him to restore the importance of the seaside Nemeus, he still had to renounce the role of Marl as he faced the contempt of the other clans. Dunkas and his people spent a lot of time with savants and theologians. Patiently, they shared their knowledge of the earth and learnt new techniques from one another, and in so doing, they restored balance between the new world and the old. Following the investigations revealing the horrifying practices of Dr. Asili, the Alliance changed their methods and even appointed an ethics council to oversee the work of its scholars. The public revelations of St. Matthias's life led to a deep change in Teleme. The Ordo Luminis was dismantled for good, and the missionaries' purpose is now to establish dialogue rather than conversion.
Gostei.
Now that the Nort's sailing techniques were known, others tried their hand at them, without success for the time being. Simply knowing the techniques could not take the place of the Guild's centuries of experience. Under Sieglinde's control, the Guard returned to the honorable values that had made its reputation, despite the negative influence of some shady members in their midst.
Mano, finalizamos aí. Chegamos ao final de mais uma gameplay do canal. Eu vou trazer para a próxima gameplay aí Sword Art Online, né? O Aliciation Licorice. É uma gameplay que eu já tentei trazer uma outra vez pro canal, só que, cara, por mais que eu goste de história nos jogos, era muito diálogo, velho. Eu acabei desistindo. Mas de qualquer forma, eu espero que vocês tenham gostado, galera. Deixa aquele like bem maroto, se inscreva aí no canal, dá essa fortalecida aí. Me dá essa ajuda, por favor, mano. A gente tá quase aí com 1000 inscritos aí. De 1 em 1 a gente chega lá, beleza? Então depende de você aí. Se inscreva, beleza? Vamos pular os créditos e finalizar a nossa jogatina. Bom, espero que vocês tenham gostado. Eu adorei jogar isso aqui de novo. Foi simplesmente incrível jogar isso aqui de novo. Só fiquei chateado porque a DLC de Vesps Conspiracy a gente não conseguiu fazer, né? Por causa dos mods. Mas a gente se vê no próximo vídeo. Desejo tudo de bom pra vocês. Fiquem bem, fiquem na paz e até a próxima.